not that tall. First of all, I want to start off by thanking the NWCA for giving me this great opportunity. USA Wrestling, Mr. Rich Bender and his staff for doing an incredible job for giving me an opportunity. I owe it to you guys. That comes down deep inside. I know sometimes I give Rich Bender a lot of stuff, but this guy's he's giving me an opportunity, and that's why I'm here today. I feel a little weird being up here because, some of you guys know my story, is I did what LeBron James did in the NBA. Straight from high school, I went to the Olympics. So I am extremely honored to be up here today and be able to tell you guys how much this sport has changed my life. This sport has developed me into a young man at an early age. I think we can all relate here. I see us as a family. We've all couldn't wait. If you guys look around and look at each other's ears, I think that shows something. The hard work, the dedication, the champions that we have here, Mr. Mo Lawal, Daniel Cormier, Uriah Faber. Those guys will tell you, MMA is tough, it's cool, the glamour, the spotlight, but deep down inside they can tell you guys that wrestling is the toughest sport. So I'm here to tell you guys that wrestling has changed my life. I could have easily taken the wrong path. I was around gang violence. I had friends that have been shot, been killed, friends on drugs now. I have a very, very humbling story. I am a son of Mexican immigrants. My parents came to this country over 30 years ago to live the American dream. To live the American dream. Raised by a single mother, one of 7 kids. Again, if it wasn't for wrestling, who knows where I'd be? Who knows where I'd be? I want to thank my mother for instilling that work ethic in me of no excuse. The lady doesn't speak English, but somehow, some way, she'd find a way to put shelter over her head and food on the table. I definitely look up to her, but I would never want to be in her shoes. A lot of people ask me, so Henry, how'd you start wrestling? I said, you guys really want to know how I started wrestling? I used to fight in the streets. And I used to fight for ice creams. Literally ice creams. As a kid, these drunk Mexican guys would get together, and they used to make us fight. If you're victorious, that home you go home with the fried ice cream. If you didn't, it was just another kid or just another loser. I want to thank the great sport of wrestling. I want to thank it. My brother eventually found the sport of wrestling in junior high. And you know what? As soon as he told me, Henry, we can actually go to the Olympics and wrestle, I said, cool, we're going. It started off as a dream. It's changed my life, and I tell this to everybody because and I still get the goosebumps today. Was watching Michael Johnson, the 400 Olympic champion, this African American guy. It still gives me goosebumps. Seeing this at that time, we lived in a trailer. It was a black and white TV with wooden pounds on the side. We lived in a trailer. There's probably about 50 Mexicans in it. There's pliers, I don't know if you guys, some of you guys have lived home, but we had to use pliers to change the TV. So the pliers are still kind of hanging to the side. Like I said, I remember it just happened like yesterday. It changed my life. Is see Michael Johnson grab this American flag, this African American man, grab this American flag, shatter the world record, cry, bawl, hearing the national anthem up in the air. I was just like, golly, somehow, some way, I'm going to become that Olympic champion. I'm going to be that Michael Johnson. I had to make many sacrifices in my life. I sacrificed my family, I sacrificed my friends, and I sacrificed really good Mexican food. To chase a dream. On August 19th, 2004, I left home. And on August 19th, 2008, the kid with the dream became the youngest Olympic champion in the history of the United States of America. What do you guys think? The opportunity that the sport of wrestling has given me is unbelievable. Again, Gloria, you mind hand me that book? This is the best book next to the Bible. I get to share my autobiography. I mean, it could have easily been called American Madness, but instead it's American Victory because of the people who've let me in. And I'll tell you guys now. You guys may ask me, so Henry, what's next? I don't know. We'll see. We're still in discussions. But I wish to give back. The sport that's given me everything, I want to give back to the youth, other people. There's kids out there that wear the same shoes as I've been, that don't have a father, and the hope to give back in some way. Will London be there? We'll see. I want to thank you guys at USA Wrestling and NWCA. Everybody for me this great opportunity. I'm very humble and I'm a very proud American. I bleed the red, white, and blue. So again, thank you so much. I appreciate it. House support. Don't give 1, 2. Try to give as much as you can. Thank you.